Very good afternoon, everybody. Welcome along to the Grand Store Victory Park Stadium for this afternoon's game between Chorley and Darlington. Myself, Pete, joined alongside the man who's still waiting for not a man, a win for Chorley. James, welcome back from Thailand. Happy New Year to you. What are your thoughts ahead of the game?
Yeah, I think we're in for an exciting game today with Chorley in better form recently, around the New Year period, and Darlington occupying the last playoff place, playing attacking football. It's set up to be a good game.
Yeah, it promises to be an exciting game. I said to Andy Priest in midweek that these games against Darlington, they often provide goals, entertainment. We saw that firsthand on the opening day, a win with 10 men against the Quakers, and today Darlington come into it full of form, full of confidence. I suppose just looking at the two teams, who do you probably look out for from them that we need to keep an eye on?
Yeah, they've got some strong, experienced players in their lineup with Peter Jameson in goal, the likes of Cedric Main and Aidan Rutledge up front. So they've got a good attack as well with a three at the back formation. So Chorley's strikers might be up for a challenge today, but I'm sure they've got what it takes to get another victory here at Victory Park.
Yeah, I think the one for me is Cedric Main. He scored on the opening day, and he's been around the block for quite a while now. He does run hot and cold, and for the majority of the time, Chorley have had the better of him. But having said that, the goal that he scored on the opening day was a special one, and he, alongside the likes of Ben Headley as well, who's a danger man, he's probably playing in that back three where he's more used to sort of playing as a full-back. The likes of Jameson, again, you mentioned James, he's a player who's full of experience at this level and levels higher. It's not going to be easy today. Obviously, Darlington come into this game as the better team in terms of the standings, and it could well be that both teams are in and around that sort of playoff contention places towards the back end of the season. It's a fascinating contest, one we're looking forward to. Just in terms, of the Chorley team today, Andy Priest has made a handful of changes. Blakeman and Moore come in for Henley and Warren Clark. Also, Tom Carr back in from the starting place of Anjola Papula. And Stephen Drench is also on the bench. A notable omission from today's team, from Chorley, is Mike Calverley, who misses out with a bit of an issue with his heel. So fingers crossed, Calves will be back very soon. But moments away from kick-off. Another mention as well, Joe Nolan back in the side. He's not been really in and out of the side, hasn't he, James? Hasn't really been starting very well, but it tends to be the case. Like when he does come back in, Joe, he does make an impression.
Yeah, he should sit there at the bottom of the midfield with Max Wilson ahead of him, alongside Taylor O'Kane on loan from Fylde. And it'd be interesting to see. It could be Max Wilson on the right wing today, playing further out wide, with a slight change, you said, with Tom Walker not there.
But I did speak to Andy Priest before the game, but obviously conscious of the fact that Darlington do play a back three and wanting more quality in the wide areas, in the full back area. That screams Blake when it screams Jack Moore. Obviously you weren't at the game, but the goal scored by Calverley, the second one, the delivery from Moore was bang on the money, and I think we can expect to see a bit more of that. Just going to pause for a minute's applause in memory of Gordon Grice, who sadly passed away recently. We'll be back in a moment.